The best Wi-Fi routers provide you with seamless internet connectivity, so you can connect to work, attend online classes, or get your daily dose of entertainment. However, the number of devices connected to your Wi-Fi network have also increased over the last few years, making it essential for you to get a reliable and fast Wi-Fi router to ensure seamless connectivity. Here in this video, we will be talking about the 5 best Wi-Fi routers you can buy both for your home and office. But before that, if you are a gadget lover and want to stay up to date, don't forget to subscribe. For those in the market for a well-spec'd, future-proof router on modest pockets, the TP-Link AC1900 is an excellent choice. It has a plain white slate color design and is supported by an elegant silver trim stand propping it up from behind and 3 white aerials popping up from the top. Then again, it is designed to work seamlessly alongside the Amazon Alexa voice controls for your maximum convenience and utmost peace of mind. Using the voice controls, you can turn the guest Wi-Fi on and off and even juggle a couple of operations. The voice controls reduce the hassles you may go through to operate the gadget. Its wireless fidelity coverage is somewhat wider and more comprehensive than those of ordinary or competing routers. This is made possible by a combination of boosted Wi-Fi coverage and beamforming technology. Together, these two deliver a highly efficient wireless connection that also has a longer range of operations. On the back, there are connectivity ports, a USB 2.0 port, WPS and reset button, an Ethernet socket, power socket, and switch. On the side, you have a second USB port, this time a USB 3.0 port, which you can use for sharing files over your network via a USB drive. At 30 feet, the RT-AC86U still maintains its lead, while the router only delivers 15.4 megabits per second, again very decent considering the price and other factors. On 2.4 GHz band, the AC1900 delivers 18.2 megabits per second and 11.6 megabits per second at 2 meter and 5 meter distances, respectively. The same story is repeated when it comes to USB performance. The C9 delivered 23.51 megabits per second read speeds and 14.28 write speed over its USB 3.0 port, which falls short of the 60 megabits per second you get from the fastest router out there, but they cost almost double as well. The Asus AC2900 is a router for the user who wants a smooth online experience without worrying about malware, phishing attacks, slow speed, or fear of losing private information. The router is for big boys and girls who just want to set it up once and forget about it while they focus on the real game. For dedicated gamers, this router assures low latency and high-speed internet without lag. This is very important for anyone who wants to participate in the highly competitive gaming world, where a single moment's delay in movement can cost you a game. On the rear side, the Asus RT-AC86U has a dedicated area for the ports and some of the buttons. From the left, there is a round power button, a power port, a small recessed reset button, a USB 2.0 port, USB 3.0, 1 WAN port, and 4 LAN ports. The USB port that mainly specializes in the development of network-attached storage devices and can act as AI cloud storage. And again, on the left side of the router, there is a small recessed area where you can find 2 round buttons, one for initiating the WPS process and the other for turning the wireless on or off. Asus provides 2 kinds of technologies that help the router to enhance the range of the connection. One of them is the range boost that helps to improve the stability of the signal considerably, and the other one is the AI radar that complements the aforementioned, making the attention on your devices even more intense. And as a result, the users of your network get a more clear and potent signal. The TP-Link Archer AX6000 is a serious wireless router with Wi-Fi 6 speeds and security, plus a whopping 8 LAN ports. The TP-Link Archer AX6000 stands out with a squarish design at 10.3 by 10.2 by 2.4 inches and has 8 pivoting antennas and an additional 2.3 inches taller. It has soft rubber feet, inserts underneath for wall mounting, and the entire top and bottom have vents to keep the router from overheating. Unlike some of its flashy competitors, the Archer AX6000 has a single understated LED on top that lights up red while starting up and turns to blue when everything is okay. It can be turned off with a switch on the router's side and is next to the router's WPS, Wi-Fi protected setup key for quickly adding devices to the network. The device also has a button for turning off the Wi-Fi transmissions, effectively changing the Archer AX6000 into a wired router. And Archer AX6000 also has 8 LAN connectors, arranged in 2 rows of 4 ports. The Archer AX6000 combines ultra-wide 160 MHz channels with beamforming technology to efficiently move data back and forth to several devices at once. Its dual-band 802.11ax design creates 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz networks that are rated at 4.804 GB per second and 1.148 GB per second. At a close range of shorter than 10 feet, this Wi-Fi 6 router is able to sustain at 911 megabits per second. When you move more than 40 feet away, it averages some 850 megabits per second. It is impossible to measure a router's coverage precisely, but if you live in a home of around 1,800 square feet, the Archer AX6000 can cover it with fast Wi-Fi speed throughput when placed in the middle. This router has a copy speed of more than 80 megabytes per second for writing and over 112 megabytes for reading. Other than file sharing, the router also supports time machine backup and media streaming. With this type of performance, you can expect a decent network storage experience, but just make sure you get a fast external drive. The Netgear Orbi Wi-Fi is designed for large houses or offices that would typically need to be served by multiple routers or Wi-Fi range extenders. The dimension of this router is 8.9 by 6.7 by 3.1 inches, and a simple look at this dimension confirms that the Orbi unit is bigger than the others. Each Netgear Orbi router has one WAN port and 3 gigabit LAN ports, while each satellite has 4 gigabit LAN ports. This means you can place the satellite unit close to the set-top box, desktop, or game console and enjoy Ethernet connectivity without running wires throughout the house. Both also have a USB port that can be used to share devices on the network. In terms of features, the Orbi packs pretty much everything regular users would expect. Guest network support, the ability to block certain sites and services, access control to blacklist, whitelist devices, event logging, and the ability to email logs, the ability to backup and restore settings, port forwarding and triggering, dynamic DNS support, UPnP and IPv6 support, and a built-in VPN server. Out of the total available bandwidth, 1,733 megabits per second is reserved for the back-end communication between the Orbi units. The consumer-facing 5 GHz channel is capable of reaching speeds of up to 866 megabits per second using the 802.11 AC standard, while the 2.4 GHz channel has a peak speed of 400 megabits per second using 802.11n. This means that while Netgear's claim that this is a tri-band router is technically true, the Netgear Genie app also offers some extra features, like a traffic meter that can report your overall internet usage and supposedly even gives iOS users the ability to print to any attached printer using AirPrint. Amazon's Eero Pro 6 is a tri-band mesh Wi-Fi system that provides relatively good wireless coverage and doubles as a home automation hub. It has a compact, pod-like design that measures just 90 millimeters wide and deep and 57 millimeters high, so it is easy to set them all up without taking up too much space. The router has a USB-C port on the back for its power supply, along with 2 gigabit Ethernet ports for wired network connections. Amazon has clearly got its eye on the smart home market, as the Eero supports both Alexa and the Zigbee networking system. So if you have existing smart devices that use the Amazon Home app, such as the popular Echo speakers, it is easy to transfer them across to your new Eero network. The Eero 6 actually supports a maximum speed of 1,800 megabits per second, which is more than adequate for any 100 megabits per second broadband service. It is also important to remember that Wi-Fi 6 is about capacity as well as speed, and the Eero 6 is designed to stream data efficiently to up to 75 different devices all at once, which should keep even the most gadget-crazy homes happy for years to come. The Eero app is straightforward and easy to use. There is a built-in speed test that allows you to check the performance of your new network and even to monitor the data usage of each device on the network. You can also create a guest network for visitors and set up schedules to control internet access for different family members. And also, it doesn't take long to get started with the Eero 6, as the Eero app for iOS and Android can use Bluetooth on your mobile devices to connect to each Eero unit and guide you through the setup process. So guys, if you're looking for a Wi-Fi router with high specifications, we hope these recommendations have inspired your next purchase. Links to all products can be found in the description. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thank you so much for watching.